Well, I'll have him in the Legion.
Oh, well, that bit of unpleasantness notwithstanding, welcome everyone to the site of Orzammar proper. This is the common area where you can have dwarves from the various castes, and as well as the nobles, can mix around. The only dwarves you won't find up here are the casteless, which, according to dwarven law, are forbidden from any decent parts of the city. And if there's one thing that the dwarves do, it's politics. Politics. Of all the major ally quests in the game, this one is probably going to be the most gray, the most ambiguous. There literally are no real good guys and bad guys. We're just going to have to choose between, you know, flawed people or different flawed people. But certainly makes things interesting. Anyway, since he's here, let's speak with the captain of the guard.
Vieta, Surfacer. I'm bid to let you walk the commons, but keep your place. Warden or not, I want order.
The Blight is coming, and I need Orzammar's assistance.
Surface problems. Well, we have no king to hear you. You can join the shouting at the assembly in the Diamond Quarter if you want. Bunch of Desher lords bickering over sand. Balin, Harrowmont. Is one so different? No paragons here.
Sounds like Balin and Harrowmont are the ones to talk to.
They've caged themselves for fear of each other. As you've seen, keeping order down among us working people is dodgy. No place for a proper lord. Balin speaks through his second, Vartag Gavorn, in the assembly. Lord Harrowmont speaks through Dulin Ferender from his estate.
You mentioned paragons.
Surfacers appoint no paragons? Truly, you're lost in all that sky. They are the best of us, declared living ancestors. If you must be our warden, at least know us. Go to the Shaper of Memories in the Shaperate, the true bright spot in the Diamond Quarter.
Can a city function like this, with no king?
See, that's why I don't want you surfacers seeing our worst. You'll think that's all we are. The market is thin, but busy, and the tavern never closes. Bad blood is usually kept to the proving. Should toss Balin and Harrowmont in there, sort this all out in a hurry.
The proving.
Personal battles for honor and ancestor. I don't expect a surfacer to understand. If you must be our warden, at least know us. Go to the Shaper of Memories in the Shaperate, the true bright spot in the Diamond Quarter.
Okay, multiple charges for us to see the Shaperate, so we'll be sure to do that before we leave. I should get going.
Yes, you should.
Oh, it's so nice to be welcomed. So, if you haven't guessed already, our major choice has just been laid before us. There are two main contenders for the Dwarven throne. One is Prince Balin, and the other is Lord Harrowmont. Each have different supporters, and each one has a very different vision as to how Dwarven society should be ruled, and what changes should be made in Dwarven society, if any. So that's the kind of information that I'll try to glean as we talk to people around here, so that you guys can make up your mind as to who I should support. In true adventure fashion, I will start to the left. Jarnar Armorers. See a wall carving. Yay, we get experience for that one. Mr. Jannar, I presume?
Welcome to Jannar Family Armorers. I must say, You look like our type of people. Looking for a new set of mail. At Janar's, we have everything from leather to platinum.
You know anything about what's happening with the king?
I stay out of politics. It's not good for a smith to get the attention of those who grant vendors licenses. Lord Harriman's a fair man. My father did business with him, and he always paid on time. But the Idukans have served us well. If it is the ancestors' wisdom to keep them on the throne, I cannot object.
A true neutral party in this debate. So are you part of the Smith caste?
Aye, for 100 generations. My father made his name by inventing a fall and tacit, which were integrated into the cuirass. But, I'm guessing by your face you're not a smith yourself.
If anyone out there is a smithy and knows whether that actually means anything, I'd be curious to know. Let's see what you got in your store.
Of course. Keep in mind we also take items on trade.
That's good to know. And as you might expect, lots of dwarven-made stuff, which means stuff that's really good for warriors, but not quite so good for rogues and mages. But anyway, it's nice to have a peek.
Ancestors, guard my son, for he is lost in darkness. Mothers, keep him safe, for you know what it is to mourn. I'm sorry. Did you have an offering for the ancestors? Although, I can't imagine your ancestors reside in the stone.
What were you praying for?
My name is Vilda, widow of Turak of the Smith caste. I pray here every day for my son, Rak. I only wish I knew whether I should be asking for his safe return or for the ancestors to accept his soul.
What happened to him?
It was 5 years ago. He was only a youngster. He joined a Deep Roads excursion, the only smith to go with the warriors to repair their arms. He was so proud, but he got separated somehow. When they came home, he wasn't with them.
Did anyone go after him?
The captains don't want to lose anyone searching for stray men. Too many were taken by dark spawn that way.
Well, no one should have to be abandoned like that. I'll go look for him if you want, if I ever go down to the Deep Roads.
How? There is no way except to brave the Deep Roads yourself.
I'm a Grey Warden, and I hear that's what we do.
A warden? So you could do it. Only wardens face the Deep Roads without a company backing them. Oh, thank you. The ancestors finally heed my prayers. Please, find me as soon as you return.
At this point, we should not suffer any delusions that we won't have to go down into the Deep Road, so we might as well look for any trace of her son while we're down there.
I do not even want to think from what manner of substance a cave-dwelling people would create their spirits.
So as you might guess from Morgan's comment and the signs here, this is the Tapster's Tavern. So we'll have a look around in here.